What's up, everybody? K-pop metal guy here. About to go to Christmas party. That's why I'm looking a little festive today. But Christmas came early for us midsies because ITZY had just announced a few hours ago a new album, and I think it comes out in January. I guess it'll tell us after this. It's called Born to Be. I know Kiss of Life just released a mini album called Born to Be XX. You had Ready to Be by Twice. Now we got Born to Be ITZY. I don't even care what it's called. I'm super excited. I'm really, really excited. I love Kill My Doubt. Yeah, and hopefully this means that I'll finally get to see them next year. I'm guessing maybe February, March. They'll probably announce a tour for this. Hopefully Leah is feeling better and she comes back for the tour. The cool thing about this, I saw the post on Instagram, have not seen this actual announcement video. Well, you know what? Let's just watch the video. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the announcement. Let me know how long have you been a midzy? Who's your bias? You know, all that fun stuff. I got to delve in. Speaking of Kiss of Life, I'm going to start watching them because I've only really heard a couple songs, their last release. Heard a lot of good things. I see them pop up every now and then on my feed. So that's something that I do need to do a deep dive on, and I will. We'll get there. So yeah, let's just check out the announcement. We'll go from there. So excited. Sick. This is going to be a banger already. Okay, yeah, January 8th. Okay. 2024 World Tour. They're definitely doing a tour. That was not on the Instagram. So let's go back for a second. Let's just play it over again. This is going to be the song right here, like Born to Be. Woo. Holy fucking shit. Okay, album 1/8 and 2024 World Tour. And they got Soul. I couldn't pause in time. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing that. Ha! Okay, there we go. This is February 24th, Jamsil Indoor Stadium in Seoul. So that's awesome. So that'll probably be the last day of the tour, I would imagine. Or that could be the start of the tour. You know, it just says 2024 World Tour. So it might start out in Seoul in February. So I would be right then. February. It'll be the start of the tours in February, so we'll probably see them in the USA in March. Hopefully our Canadian midzy will get them too. I had just gotten into them like a month after they came to Atlanta, so I didn't get to see them like at all. I wasn't a midzy yet, hadn't heard them, had friends tell me you need to check them out. And I finally did, and I was like, damn it, why didn't I just do that? So there's two shows I could have seen this year that I wish I had, and then it would have just been an incredible first year of like full-on K-pop shows to really reflect on. But I've had enough. I've had plenty this year. But ITZY, if I had just gotten into them like a month prior, and then Twice, because I actually had an opportunity to go after work, would have been a 3.5-hour drive. Would have been chaotic. Would have bought a ticket that day. They dropped to like $200-something bucks for like a pretty good seat at Truist Park when they did the stadium tour. But I just wasn't into them yet either. I was into them enough where I kind of wanted to go because I knew they're a big group, but just didn't. Just decided. I had a bunch of shows in between that. I think I had Card right before that show, and that was in Louisville. I left work early to go to that, and then just a bunch of Louisville's about like 4 hours from me, a little over. So, and I drove by myself to that. Would have drove by myself to Twice, which is okay. I like jamming out. I like traveling, but it gets to be a little much, when you do it like 3 times in a month, which I did that month. I think ESPA was also that month, if I'm not mistaken, which was also in Atlanta. So, yeah, it was a little much. My wallet hurt really bad. So, but hopefully this, they'll tour in March. Hopefully a lot of these other shows don't line up in that same month like they tend to do. I know Dreamcatcher, hopefully they'll do a tour, obviously next year. They probably will around the same time, if we had to guess. Hopefully around April. I'd like them to tour in April, because it really seems to be their trajectory to do a tour, because I've seen them 3 times now. It's been every like 6 or so months. They do another U.S. tour for they did it 3 straight now. For each comeback, they've done it that many times in those increments. Last February is my first ever K-pop show, is Dreamcatcher in Louisville. Then In February of 23, to start off the new year, they played in Atlanta. And then they just played in September in Nashville. So, I mean, you figure that about 6 months or so apart. So my trajectory on this comeback came out the end of November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Well, maybe it'd be around April or May. Yeah, so that would be fine. Summer tour. Cool. Let's kick off the summer with some Dreamcatcher. Would love that. So, yeah, here's hoping, you know. Oh, yeah, it was the first Dreamcatcher show in Louisville was in July. So that was like my day after my birthday, which was pretty cool. But, yeah, Mitzi. Looking forward to this so much. I'm going to finally see ITZY, and that's going to be great. This album already seems like crazy shit. Let me actually try to find somewhere. Can't really go on Instagram, but whatever. They have like an actual announcement thing. I wish they had more of this. Oh, yeah, there we go. You got concept photo and clip. So each day they're going to release the other members. You got the group photo and clip on December 10th for the Eastern Time U.S. fans. For Korean fans, you got 12/11 at 0 a.m. Then you got Yeji the next day at 12/11 or 12/12. 12/12, 12/13, you got Ryujin. Then you got Chaeryeong. Then you got Yuna. And then, of course, Leah is on a hiatus. Hopefully she returns. There is a surprise on here, though, if you all haven't seen this yet. And then the music video drops on December 17th, which is awesome. That's so close to just have another comeback here. Now you got Crown on My Head, and you notice this, Yeji. And then you notice 12/21, Runaway, Ryujin, Mine, Chaeryeong, Yet, But, Yuna. Solo songs, right? Yeah. Concept photo, and then music video teaser on the 28th. Then music video, I'm guessing, for Mr. Vampire. I like that. It seems like a dark concept for them. You know, I love that. More concept photos. Okay, this is all... Yeah, okay. There's more shit down here. In January, music video teaser, 1, 2. Album, boom. Untouchable is 1/8/24. There's a bunch of shit on here now. Okay, cool. So this is the track list here. You got Born to Be. Then you got the title track, which is Untouchable. It's crazy they're not debuting with the title track. They're going to do, I guess, Born to Be first. They're going to do Mr. Vampire. This is the one that's going to be on the 8th of January, and I think that's when the album comes out. So this is going to launch with the album, but they're already going to have the other songs, I guess, or teasers of it. There's Mr. Vampire, which I'm really excited to hear that. Then you got Dynamite. Now here's the solo tracks, and if you look, you got Crown on My Head. I love the font for that. It definitely looks like it's going to be a heavy song. And look at this. Leah Blossom. So she has a solo song on here, not doing the press for it, so they don't have her listed for the teasers or the concept photos, which it sucks. But that means she at least is on the album, so I wonder if she's going to be in the group photos, or those are ones they haven't taken yet, but they've already made the album. So I don't know how that works with the timeline, but I'd like to think she's on the record. Runaway, Ryujin. Then you got 9 by Chaeryeong. And then you got Yet But by Yuna. And Escalator is the final song. So that might be a banger too. So, I mean, what do you all think? I mean, as far as this, I think Yeji is going to go off on Crown on My Head based on I'd try to go based off fonts here. This one might be a banger where she really just raps, because you know she raps, but she doesn't rap a whole lot compared to Ryujin or Yuna. She gets mixed in there with them, and it's great. But this, I think she's going to go off on this song. Blossom, I hope it's more of like a ballad for Leah. She has a beautiful voice. I love her adorable smile and everything about her. She's just so precious. So I hope that is what that is. Then Runaway by Ryujin. That might be like kind of an upbeat song. Probably heavy rapping too, maybe. I'd see that more as like where she actually just sings a lot and gets to use her voice a lot more. Maybe just like a kind of a love song, like a ballady one. Obviously, if it's Runaway, it's probably against love, like no, I can't handle this kind of love. Or it could just be like a warning thing, like Runaway, screw this person. Who knows? But I think this one will more or less showcase Ryujin's voice more than her rapping. But I do think, of course, she'll have some rap parts to it, but maybe more poppy than just hip hop based. 9 by Cher Young. I don't know about this one. She's slowly became my wrecker, and this could go either way. She's a really good singer too and dancer, and I think that'll showcase in this. But I also think she could just go off like on this one and just be like a rap song no one expects, or just a really depends on what 9 means. But that one could go either way. That's the wild card song. I don't know what Cher Young's gonna do. She's gonna turn some heads, or she's just gonna do both. I mean, she's fantastic. So we'll see. And then Yet But by Yuna. This one might be just a fun, really upbeat poppy song. I can tell by this logo. Yeah, it's gonna be really just fun, upbeat, and obviously have some rap in it. She's really good at that. But it might just be like a poppy rap song again, kind of like what I think Ryujin might do. But that one, I can see Yuna just being like a fun, poppy, maybe kind of punk style song. Maybe I could see a little punk happening in that. And then Escalator, I don't know. That might be just the final song. I like that. It might be, looks a little cosmic, so that could be just a really fun song, kind of like Kill Shot maybe. I can see that being a thing. But yeah, this looks great. Mr. Vampire, I don't know. It would have to be a dark love song. I love those. Dynamite's, that could be a banger. I don't know. Untouchable, definitely, and Kill to Be, definitely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. ITZY. I love ITZY. I'm so glad they're going to tour. Like I said, I hope Leah gets well and is being safe and taking time off and getting her head right and all that. And best of luck and support and love all to Leah. We love her very much. And hopefully she comes back for the tour. If not, yeah, it'll suck. But at the same time, you got to do what's best for you. And I hope she just is doing that for herself. And I'm not going to be selfish about it. You know what I mean? Like, I would much rather have her taking a break to take care of her own mental health than worry about her fans and all that. Like, we're still going to be here for her. We're here for her now. I don't want her to drag herself onto a tour just because I want to see the full group. Like, I'll just see him again when she does come back. Hopefully she does. But I'm so glad she has a solo track on here that gives me hope she's on the rest of the record. I hope she's at least in the group concept photos and just not in the solo photos, because she was a part of the record. So I wonder how they'll deal with that. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts on this. What's your the song you're looking forward to the most, just based on the name and like the font, I guess. I mean, that's all we got, so we just have to kind of speculate what we're gonna get out of it, right? So yeah, let me know in the comments, and if you haven't seen ITZY, let me know what you want to see live if they play, and also, anything really, favorite ITZY song, all that. Yeah, good stuff. But I gotta go and do this Christmas party thing, and thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you next time.